Hi, Sandra here to help you have a happier relationship in midlife. So if you've been following my content, you'll know that I love to help predominantly women who are feeling a sense of unfulfillment in their midlife relationship and don't really know what to do about it. So you may have been together for a long time and you might have children, or the children might have left home, and you just feel a sense that the relationship has become very stale and it doesn't really give you what you need anymore. So perhaps you're not intimate, you don't really have a sex life. It could be that you just don't have things in common anymore. Or maybe you just live separate lives, sleep separately, have different friends, and it just kind of feels more like you are roommates, flatmates, or whatever. And you know that somehow you can't really see this situation continuing because it makes you deeply unhappy. It could be that you are picking fights, or that they are picking fights. It could be that you are outgrowing, or you have outgrown your spouse or your partner. So maybe you've gone on this wonderful journey that some women going through perimenopause go on, where they start to appraise the point in their lives and ask whether, is this my purpose? Is this what it's all about? What am I going to do for the next few decades? You're not young, but you're certainly not old. And you just need something. And you're not getting it from your relationship. And it could have been bubbling along under the surface for a while now. And there's a part of you that would desperately love to be able to rekindle those old feelings that you once had, but you're not sure if that is possible. But when you think about leaving, you're consumed with maybe a combination of guilt and fear. Fear of the what ifs, fear of being alone, fear of not knowing what's going to happen to you, fear of having judgment from other people, maybe other family members, your spouse's family members, fear of upsetting the children, even if they've grown up and left home. But staying just doesn't feel like it's really going to serve you well. So what do you do? What do you do when you've reached a point in your life where you've pretty much made, you may have even made a decision already subconsciously, and your gut is telling you what that decision is, but you haven't, just kind of consciously thought it through. That can be very common too, when you just know that your gut is telling you one thing, but maybe you are just choosing to ignore it. The indecision, believe me, is far more painful than actually making a decision about whether to stay or whether to go. It's normal to feel guilt. It's normal to feel fear. And not every single relationship breakdown has to end in a bad way. I always say throughout all my threads, the most common, my videos, one of the most common threads is that of communication. And if you have tried to communicate and you're not getting anywhere, if you can't get what you need and want from your relationship, and you have lost all hope of ever rekindling that which you had, then I think it's time to make a decision. And yes, therapy can help you. Yes, I can certainly help you. But here's a little tip. Think about yourself a year from now. And really, you can use as much blue sky thinking as you like. Think about yourself a year from now and just imagine what your life could be. what it could be. How would you like to be living? Maybe you'd like to be with somebody where you feel truly in love and you're having the best sex ever. Maybe you'd be living alone and just enjoying your freedom. Maybe you'd have animals. I don't know. How would you be feeling? Would you be enjoying the feeling of freedom? Maybe you envisage having a good relationship with your ex-partner, spouse, that you could make things work. People do. Once you get over the initial feeling of guilt, the feeling of fear, and you communicate, I think there's an old cliche where they say, you can't open a door unless you close the other one, or when one door closes, another one opens. It's something like that. If you need to be able to find a way of closing that door so you can open another one, really just use the power of your mind, your imagination, to catapult yourself into the future a year from now, and just think what you could have. Don't let fear or guilt keep you trapped in a situation where you just know you're not going to be happy. Listen to your gut. And if you need me to answer any questions or even help you, you know where to find me. Have a great day. Bye for now.